iPad so you guys can watch the game. But we are getting into the Legacy FC Academy versus Dale Dragons game. This is meant to be the second game, but it's all good. We've rolled with it. We can fix it all in post. As we get the game started. Dale's Dragons are going to be starting off the ball. Oh, Homie's actually the one in net. Siva buying the Testegen bundle. Very, very nice. Legacy FC putting on a push, trying to harass the keeper. They keep going back and forth. He does send it downfield, but Kay is going to get an interception on that one. He sends all the way to Goff. My bad. Gonna have to get used to it. Hook shot or shoes with the ball. Almost gets tackled by Hunter. He does a little rainbow, but it's just going to go straight back to Kay, who's going to send it back to Mems. Mems goes back to keeper as well. Rice harassing the keeper. He sends it all the way to George. Goff not pushing him. He's going to wait for Rice to kind of put that pinch on him. He sends it back. Gets it past Rice with the slide, who slides. Mem says a call to George. George is going to go middle to Hunter. Unfortunately, Hunter's unable to get onto that one. Hunter's probably going to pass back. He does, but it helped by Siva. Kara sends it in the box. Hook gets a nice little save on it. Mem sends it back in. Homie gets a tap on it, but then he quickly collects it. Sends it straight to Goff, looking for an immediate counterattack. Goff sends it back to Siva. Siva on the left to Hookshot. Hookshot looking to get Bryce in mid. He does try and get it, but Kara gets the intercept. Mem's preloading the shot. Homie sends it back to Hook. Kara sends it up. Goff gets the intercept. Goff and George fighting for the ball. Hook now with it. He gets past Kara. Kara uses blue sprint, but he's able to get back effectively. Hook uses blue to get it. He gets it mid. No, he goes for a shot off backboard, I think. Unsure if that was a shot or a backboard right there. But it looked like it was very well placed, at least. It went past the keeper. Shobi sends on to George. George does a really bad touch and gets it to Goff. Homie goes out as keeper. Siva filling his position. It's a new keeper, but Hook's able to get the stop on George's blade shot. Mems doing the slide. Mems just constantly slide tackling. Does manage to get it. Siva sends it though. Back to Kara. Kara sends it mid-box to George, but a little bit ahead of him, and also the keeper pushes out very nicely to challenge that one early. Homie drops the ball and does get it to Rice just past the defender. Oh my god, the long field send from Siva to Hook. Unfortunately, Shobi's able to get the save on that one. Teams are using that long field sends. It sometimes will catch a keeper off guard. Kara getting pushed by Rice. He does get by him at least and sends it on to Mems. A very defensive team right now we got Dale's at. Goff sends it back to Homie. Homie misses the ball, but Siva's able to collect it and send it. Goff sends it on. Hunter collects the ball and he's able to run in. He does run in. Keeper dives thinking the shot was on, and Hunter manages to just purely collect it. Very nice there. Homie maybe a little bit unconfident as keeper. Who knows? Maybe he expected that shot to just go straight past Hunter. Siva with the long field send. KO sends it back. Hunter goes over him, unfortunately. Homie sends it on to Goff. A lot of these sends, unfortunately, teams aren't collecting it. KO sends it left side to Mems. Mems collects it and sends it on to George. George takes the line. Is he going to blue sprint? He probably isn't. No, he's not. He's going to send it on to Hunter. Siva blue sprints and gets it back to Homie. Homie with the ball looking to go left. Yes, he does. He goes to Siva. Siva goes into box. Rice gets the shot off. And Shobi jumps up. Very nice little shot. Right side. Keeper probably expecting it to go right at him. Sometimes I think that jump is sometimes not just the best strat to use. Very unfortunate. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In that situation, it definitely did not. George with the ball. Passes back, I think, to open space. No one's there for it. Rice is able to get back onto it. George is just barely out of boost. Mem sends it back to Shobi. Shobi drops the ball, but he's able to get through to Mems. Rice was pushing him. Mems goes to George. George, no one middle, unfortunately. Hunter gets the shot off and goes straight above Homie, who collects it very easily. Homie looking for a full field send? No, he looks to get to Goff. Goff sends it back to Siva. Siva looking left side? Yes, he does. He goes straight to hook, but unfortunately, KO is able to get that at the end of the day. KO with the ball going up right side. Sends it on to Hunter, who takes a shot a little bit high. And back off the post! Oh, that's a bit unfortunate for him right there. He's going to be kicking himself. That was going to be the game, the goal that put him in the lead. Hunter again with the crossbar. Hunter now AFK. Oh my lord. Unfortunate from him. George looking at that cross in. The defensive team's definitely looking at it right now. KO gets a little chip up. He goes left to George. George probably looking to go back to Hunter. Hunter is a little bit wide open. No, he's going to look to go right side to KO. Right, right to George, back to Hunter, and Homie gets the save on that diving forward. Oh, 2 opportunities Hunter had to score that one, and it looks like it was just going to be post every single time. KO gets the intercept, goes back to Homie from Goff. Homie probably looking for the full field send. He does do it. Rice with the shot. Way off target, unfortunately. Shobi's going to easily collect that one. Shobi going straight to KO. KO taking the ball up. He sends it on to George. George with the shot. That one was also going crossbar. I don't know. Maybe Legacy FC Academy is looking to be crossbar FC Academy. It is their favorite thing to touch. We do like to see it. They are trying to go for those really close ones. Unfortunately, yeah, no. Unfortunately, when the net's open, you're going to struggle sometimes. Straight to George, left side. George unable to get onto it. Siva passes it back to keeper. Almost goes in off the keeper touch. Siva getting back to send it on. KO sending it back to keeper as well. Shobi with the ball. Is he looking for a full field send? He's looking to go to George at least. Siva gets in front of him. Rice trying to rainbow it back to Siva. George gets intercepted by 2 people. Care contesting hook for the ball. Now going to George. Hook shot going middle. Care's going to send it on Hunter. Unfortunately misses it. He's going to tackle him in the corner for it. Gets tackled by Goff, who sends it on straight into Care, unfortunately. George with the shot. Goes close to post, and Homie's just reading that very nicely. Homie going for the full field send. Gets stopped by Hunter. This could be a turnover. No. Unfortunately, Goff gets it back to Hook, and Hook's going to take it up line. Looking to go Rice. Mems gets a nice little stop on that. George sends it on to Hunter, who's going into box. He taps it. He gives it the tap, and unfortunately, with the sprint, it sends it way too far ahead of him. Mems sending it on. Gets it onto George. Hunter looking to go box. George possibly looking for the cross. George looking to beat Siva. He does. He takes a shot right side, but from out there, unfortunately, nothing's going to happen because of that. Homie sends it on to Hook. Mems gets an intercept. Rice with the ball. Messing around with George. Sends it back to Goff. Goff looking to cross onto Hulk. No, he's going off backboard. Carey does get the save there. Hunter playing with Siva. He sends it on, goes left side. He does take up the space. George, unfortunately, unable to get the cross in. George looking to somehow get that. Siva sends it back to Keeper. Keeper now has a short time with the ball, but he does have the open right side opportunity to Goff. He does take it. Goff sends it on to Rice, who's in box. Rice takes a shot, left side. Goes past the keeper, and the keeper dies. Legacy now wishing they had that goal opportunity that they missed before. Now they need a new goal. Rice with a nice little shot. Faking out the defender by going mid and then going back. Maybe he was just expecting the ball to hit him right there. But he did have to adjust himself. Mems trying to get a full field send. Unfortunately, Care is unable to receive it because Rice is in the way. George taking it down line. Hookshot does contest. He goes close to Hunter. Hunter tries to cross it in, but no one's there for him. A little bit of a miscommunication error. Hookshot with the ball, sends on to Goff. Goff goes back to Hook, left side. Hook misses the ball barely. He does get a cross in, but Carey's able to get the save. Mems fighting with Goff in the corner. Is he looking to go back to keeper? Goff is looking to send it cross. Unfortunately, Hookshot probably could have had the priority there. Hook back to Rice. Rice trying to get a through ball to George, but unfortunately George is going to be in the way. I think Rice sent that back to keeper. They're going to space out the field. Maybe keeper's going to go for that long field send. It looks like he is. He goes for it. Carey sends it down. Hunter with the ball in corner. 1 minute 17 left. He's got no options middle. No, George is running middle. Mem's probably going to throw ball to Hunter. He does. The keeper dives for it, thinking that Hunter was going to miss it, but Hunter collects it. And unfortunately, Homie dove, so it was just a free open net for him. A lot of those strategies are happening where people are just intercepting balls to keeper. And, you know, that touch extra gives it just enough to mess up the keeper. Long field send. Keeper gets the send off. Goff sending it back like a tennis match. Kero had gloves, but now he's got the ball alone. Hunter probably going to look to go boxes. Kero is going to send it left side to George. Hunter and boxes. George is probably going to ippy slide. No, he's not. He tries to cross it in mid. Mems is going to have it. He's probably going to send it on to Kero. He does tap to Kero. George, no. 1-2 play from Mems to Kero. Kero sending to George. Oh, sorry. Mems sending to George. Mems sending it back in. Hunter does get there. Unfortunately, once again, takes a tap and it goes too far because he's sprinting. Mems passes back right to Kero. Kero with the ball. 20 seconds left now. It is a tie game, so we will go into a 1 minute overtime. Rice sends it back to keeper. They want to hold the possession to try and get that that first attack of the overtime. Hunter almost gets a interception on the keeper. Goff looking to send it in mid, but George is able to get there. George keeps running up line. He's looking at Hunter, but Hunter's got 2 people on him. He's still going to cross it in. Fortunately, Hunter doesn't get the priority. Keeper also dived out for that. Kero with the ball. Sends it right side George. George headers it to Hunter. Keeper dives for it, and Hunter puts it on the right side net. Close game, but it was going to be in Legacy's favor. I maybe would have expected Legacy to dominate a little bit harder, but it does look like that that Dale's Dragons have stepped up their game from the first games that we've seen. Apparently, the last attack is in order. This seems like a strange thing. That's fine. I mean, this is probably a part of overtime. They do get the golden goal, but nope, he sends it in middle. Nope. Okay, so that's definitely going to be game at least. Right now, they're going to be stat padding. The goal here will not matter at all. We're going to quickly press that just so that we have a clear indicator of what the tokens were going to be. Shobi with a save. This should be game for them, unfortunately, but for some reason, something may have gone askew. Unfortunate. The game seems to be a bit bugged right now, but I mean, that is going to be a rematch. It does like a little bit of a bugged game. There we go. Last attack to the 1 minute overtime. A bit strange. I've never seen that happen before, but in case we need it, I mean, Shobi did get a few extra saves out of it, I'm pretty sure.